afraid watch the computer now. To a man named Sean, and his wife, Carolyn. They do a vlog, and didn't you know it? They got the swag and they ain't afraid to show it. Come on now, it's time to go. It's time to watch the Bracketeer Show.
Alright, so I'm at the airport. This reminds me of that music video that the guy made at the airport when he was like all by himself, because it is like empty. There's some people coming, but aside from that, it's empty. There's like one or two people here and there, and that's it. And Carolyn ran to the restroom. So it's just me and you guys. Just chilling. Got like an hour and a half left. Our security check-in was super easy. We woke up, it was... Okay, so we woke up at 2 a.m. East Coast time. We're used to living in California. So that's like 11 p.m. California time. So it's like, in our minds, technically, we woke up on the same day. That's a weird squeaking sound. Anyway, it's like we woke up the same day. And we slept. See, we went to bed at like 10:30. I didn't fall asleep till around 12 something. So I slept for less than 2 hours. I'm ready to sleep on this plane trip. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do in the whole plane trip. All the whole ride home is sleep. Here comes somebody. Okay, bye. Wow. Yesterday was wow. It was really like, oh man. So I slept for like 2 hours, as I told you before yesterday. And then the whole day on the plane, I was trying to sleep the whole time, but I did get a few hours in, I think, total, combined throughout the entire course of the 2 flights. But man, I mean, they don't even make good room on those airplane seats for skinny people. You have to be like short and skinny to fit comfortably in those economy seats. Of course, I could change my stars and get rich and then, you know, start sitting in those first class seats, right? But in the meantime, I'm stuck in these little tiny crunched up seats. And then if you get 2 guys or even 3 guys in the same row that are all big, we're all squashing each other in there. And I, of course, get stuck with the middle seat, right? So one flight, I had a fairly large guy next to me that was a little smaller than me. And on the other side was a guy that was a little smaller than him. But all 3 of us were big enough where it was like kind of discomforting. And I'm tall also. So my legs go out far. So the seat in front of me is not very far in front of me. And my legs are pressing up against it. And then the person in front of me decides they want to put their seat back, you know, and they lean into my knees and scrunch them, you know, especially if I'm sleeping and I don't know what's coming and it's like crunch, ah! So I was just kind of crazy, man. That's just cray. But anyway, man, so we traveled. We took 2 flights from Cleveland to Houston, Texas, and then from Houston to Sacramento. And then we had to drive 2 hours to get home from the airport. So we were pretty tired when we got home after having pretty much no sleep. But I slept for 2 hours at the hotel the night before from midnight to 2 a.m. East Coast time. So we got up at 2 a.m. East Coast time, which is like 11 o'clock California time, right? And I have to put myself back in California mode because that's where we're going. So it's like I went to bed at 11, or woke up at 11 a.m. the previous day and was awake that whole day, right? So like we had to try and stay awake. So we slept for those 2 hours and then we got on the plane. I think I slept for, it was on and off. I woke up a lot, but I slept for about 2 hours on the first flight and maybe about an hour on the second flight. The first flight was like 3 hours long and the second one was like just over 4 hours long. So like 7 hours of airplane riding. And then we had some time in the airport and we had to like run through the airport. So I was like tired and trying to run and it was just killing me. And then as soon as we got back to Sacramento, I was ready to pass out. But no, we have to drive home first. So we drove home. We get home and I am just beat. But we want to try and stay awake long enough so that we can go to bed at a normal time. and we don't want to sleep for 12 hours, right? So, try to go to bed at a time where we can get around 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And so that's what we did, but, we had to stay awake and force ourselves to stay awake. But we made ourselves some tacos, trying to make something kind of simple and make it work. And overall, the trip was amazing. I had a great time. I've never been to Cleveland before, so it's always cool to go somewhere new and check out the new sites and just kind of see things. There's always that little fear of like, is this going to be a cool place? Or is this going to be something to worry about? Because you never know if there's going to be like weirdos there. Or if you end up in some sort of like ghetto area and there's just people ready to beat you up or mug you or whatever. Like, who knows, right? Killings going on. Like, I've stayed in places where they're pretty scary. But, yeah, overall, I'd say the trip was really great. Learning some of the things about the company that I work with. It's just like I own my own franchise in this business, and I can help people in so many different ways that it's a blessing to me. It's such a big blessing because I love that I can help kids get fed. Kids who have no idea where their next meal is coming from. Through this organization that works with the company that I own a franchise of, they're offering that. Like, you become a customer. Like, if you want to become my customer, this is how this is going to help everybody. I love this. Okay, so let's say, because I'm like basically a broker for home services. So if you wanted to get home security or a new cell phone, you could get it through me. Okay, so I'm happy about that, of course, because that's you getting it through me. That's my commission I'm going to make on it, right? I'm going to get paid off of that. So, and I get paid every single month that you pay your bill, right? Now, so that's a bonus for me. Now, for you, it's a bonus because you got the deal, right? It's like you found a good deal through me. If it's a good savings, not every single service is going to be a good savings for every single person every single time. So if you find one that's a good savings for you, you take it. So I get the commission. You get the savings. My company does well, right? And now we've got this thing with feeding the kids with the Will Play for Food Foundation. And every single time you pay your bill, every month, another kid gets a meal. And this organization is cool. I mean, they don't just say, here's a meal for you. They teach the kids and the family members how to cook, how to prepare food. They teach them about nutrition. They teach them stuff. The kids are learning how to prepare their own meals in the future. So, and they're kind of teaching them how to get a job and how to sustain themselves in life. And then, they learn about buying food and what to buy and how to cook it. It's just so cool. The biggest blessing is just knowing that every single month when you pay that bill, that kid's going to get another meal and going to learn a little something. And so it's so awesome. And the organization itself is pretty cool. There's big players. So what it is, it's music groups that they do concerts and stuff, and all their proceeds go to this part of the organization of feeding the kids and providing the schooling for them on nutrition and all that good stuff. So do yourself a favor and do the kids a favor and hook me up. I need a favor as well. Hit me up. I'll show you what I can. But I'm really excited about it. So going to these events, I get to see all the updates. And then we do the donations for Ronald McDonald House Foundations. Oh, that's cool too, because they'll bring someone out that's a representative for the area, and they'll talk about how, how blessed they've been by our company, and, and we donated like over $100,000, and there's been times where we've donated over $200,000. And so it's so cool. And so what I like to do is make a deal with everybody, You become my customer, I'll kick down an additional $20 for each person that becomes my customer for each service that you get from me. So if you get 2 services from me, I'll donate $40 extra. And so if I got like 100 services, I'd have to donate a lot of money. But I'm willing to do that because the Ronald McDonald House Foundation, I don't know if you know anything about them. You should look them up. But they're an organization that provides a place for families while, like the kids are sick, like kid's about to die or has cancer, has something going on. And they provide a place for the kid and the family to stay in a room while they, while they administer services on their health. And so there's some people that are in my organization that have gone through that, and it's just so cool to see that donation, like to see that big check. They bring this big gigantic check out, and like one of those massive huge size checks that people get. They bring one of those out and they have it backwards, and then they flip it over as they say the amount, and it's always like, wow, all that money went to them. So that's so cool. So anyway, if you want to know more, hit me up. I can show you how to become one of these business reps. I can also, help you out with some services. So either way, just hit me up, let me know, and I will help you out. I'll be glad to. Anyway, I should probably make that the video for the day, because I got some stuff to do. I got to finish unpacking, and we got to clean up. And I'm still so tired. We have dinner tonight at Carolyn's parents' house, and so that's always a treat for us, because it's like we don't have to cook. We can just kind of go over there and just enjoy ourselves, play some games, relax, and hang out with them, and just have a good time. And so I got to get ready for that. So we're going to be gone. So I got to get the cleanup done, unpack, and my room here is starting to pick up some messes again. So maybe work on that soon too. Plus I have some other videos to edit. So I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like today's video in any way whatsoever, give it a thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated. Also, if you're new here, I make a video with my beautiful wife Carolyn every single day. Every day, seriously. Subscribe to the channel and you won't miss any further videos. Thank you again for watching, and have a fantastic day. Deuces! This is the Bracketeers Inslee. Subscribe before it gets too late. Just click the golden button today, and you get a new vlog to watch every day. Thumbs up, subscribe before you go. I'll click around to watch another video. You can come back tomorrow or the next day.